Hello, this is our new Millikan apparatus, and when you take it out of the box, it will look like this here. Of course, it comes with all the necessary accessories, but you have to set all these components up at first, and this I will show you in the following. This is the microscope, and with the eyepiece, and the first important step is to move this part so that it is more or less parallel to the upper part. First of all, we have to put this part completely up by turning this knob clockwise. So now it's completely moved up, and now we install the microscope here using the rod like this, and we have to fix it with this screw at the bottom. Okay, that's all now. So this is the measurement chamber, and it consists of a lower and upper capacitor plate. This is the upper capacitor plate. We have to simply put it on top here and connect it with this wire here. And afterwards we have to use this housing and just put it here. So that the smaller of the two holes is in the direction of the microscope. This is for observing what happens inside of the chamber with the microscope, and there is another larger hole in which you have to put the atomizer. This is this part here. You just put its tube inside of this larger hole, and that's all. So to connect the apparatus to the mains, you just use this plug-in power supply. First of all, you put this plug inside here, and afterwards you put in the plug-in power supply simply to the mains, and when you switch it on, it automatically starts. So once all the components are set up, first of all you have to move the microscope objective completely to the front by using these focus controls. So now it is completely moved ahead here, and afterwards you have to turn the knob of the translation stage counterclockwise so that the two capacitor plates are centered. So inside of the eyepiece you can see a scale from 0 to 10, and as the capacitor plates have a distance of 3 millimeters, we have to do it like this, that the lower capacitor plate is placed at the at the mark 2, and the upper capacitor plate is placed at the mark 8, and then it is centered, and afterwards you have to introduce here by this pinhole a small needle. So to focus the microscope to the center of the chamber, you put in needle and through the pinhole at the upper capacitor plate, and for this it's better to reduce the light intensity somewhat. We have inside here two green LEDs because this needle is made of metal and it is reflecting the light relatively strongly. So reduce the light intensity somewhat, and now move the focus somewhat backwards and observe the needle, and when the needle is focused, then it's the right position of the microscope. So you can see it at the moment, but it's now the case. It's just comparing it to the situation when the microscope is moved completely ahead. It's just very few turns. So the focus is not so much different from the position when the microscope is moved completely ahead. The last step is to balance the whole apparatus out compared to the table. For this we use this level, and we just put it here, and then we can use here this adjustable feet so that it is placed completely horizontal to the table. So as I did it already before, this is now already the case, and this is important because we want to have the oil droplet to fall exactly perpendicular to the plane of the table, so that it is not moving to the one or the other side. So this is why we are using this level.